Hi, welcome back to our channel. And as you have heard us in the past, it's so important to proactively protect our connection as husband and wife.
In a nutshell, if it's good between us, it's good for our kids. Because we all know how easy it is to slip into phases of lack of intimacy or cycles of miscommunication, just feeling distant from each other because of unresolved conflict.
So today we'll give you a quick reminder and share some personal story to help you remain connected. But stay with us until the end of the video as we will share a special tool by Dr. Glenn
and Phyllis
Hill. It will help you to stay connected on a daily basis. Basically, getting and staying on the same page in your marriage by experiencing security and trust.
It's also an amazing tool for single parents, but also our children. And it will also keep your and our marriage connection in check. As you might remember, we've previously already talked about different tools, how we can stay connected as a couple.
As you might remember, couch time, sitting 15 minutes, heart-to-heart connection on the couch with your spouse.
Or number 2, weekly date nights. They can be indoors in your own home or outdoors in a restaurant. They don't have to cost a lot of money. But again, a weekly connect between husband and wife.
Or number 3, what did you enjoy before having kids? On a monthly basis, go on an adventure, do something like an activity that brings you together.
And also those yearly connects, like a weekend away.
And it seems strange even to us, at least before we're married, why should we proactively schedule those events? Shouldn't be something that comes naturally from our hearts, but actually we've seen so many couples, as soon as they have children, they just don't go on dates anymore.
And even for us, we were struggling in the beginning, but we had great role models that reminded us to keep it a priority. So how about take out your agenda, if you still have a paper agenda, or your smartphone to schedule a date now.
So let's share the tool we wanted to reveal today. It's called the Core Emotional Wheel, and it looks like that. You will have a link at the end of the video where you can download it for yourself. So the idea is to have this paper in front of you or have it on your phone. On the paper it's written different core emotions: anger, shame, guilt, fear, loneliness, sadness, hurt, and joy. With a short explanation, share a recent experience involving each of the core emotions.
And if nothing recent comes to mind, share the last time you felt that emotion. Speak directly to each other, maintaining eye contact. If you are the listener, your job is to listen.
And maybe just acknowledge what you hear by saying, oh, aha, okay.
If you would say that.
And the more authentic, the better. And now to help you better understand it, let's just do it between us.
Let's do it.
So Shamira, I had some anger this morning at 5 in the morning. When you woke me up, I would have wished to sleep a bit longer. And I felt shame too when I realized that I didn't work well on my script. And I felt guilty this morning when our daughter called me while I was driving the car. She mentioned she couldn't find her school shoes. I basically placed them somewhere before the holidays and she couldn't find them. I felt fear when our tenant wrote me a text this morning mentioning that the shower is leaking. Lonely, I didn't feel lonely today. The last time I feel lonely, I don't know, I rarely feel lonely actually.
So let's turn it around. So I felt lonely today after our vacation in Malaysia, that I was still reminiscing about our amazing time and you guys were already in the here and now. Sad again, our vacation, it's a common thread here, is that our vacation is over. And hurt that you were reluctant to do the video today and you wanted to push it to tomorrow, but I already had a full schedule tomorrow. And joy, just to have my kitchen back and be able to cook again and like integrate all those new recipes that I found on vacation and just be able to cook. For the sake of time, we've both done it, but what you usually should do is that everyone does all the emotions and then we reverse.
And the idea is to do this on a daily basis. It's quickly done. Basically 2 minutes her, 2 minutes me, but it helps us to connect with our emotions.
But the first time you do it, which was the case for us, it could take a little longer because we're maybe not in touch with all the emotions and have to think a little bit more.
And getting to know Shamira's emotion very often helped me to understand and accept situations where I would have only seen frustration.
And it was eye-opening for me too, and I had a lot of aha moments about why you were sad or why you were angry. If you feel hesitant to dive into this experience with your spouse, do it on your own first.
And therefore it's a great tool for single parents. You can use it on your own while journaling, while processing.
Or you can do it even with a friend. As we already mentioned, you can integrate this in your family life too and exercise this with your children. And obviously there's more emotions than the 8 core emotions that we've mentioned, so you can always expand it. So take it to your dinner table and speak about one emotion, maybe about sadness. When did they feel sad today? And then go around the table and let everyone share. Because it is so important nowadays too for kids to be in touch with their emotions. And what a beautiful thing if they can learn this in the security of our own home.
And maybe you never heard about this before.
Or it's just a reminder.
It's never too late to start. We want to encourage you to try and don't hesitate to comment how it went.
And if you found this video encouraging, join us weekly for practical and life-giving insight on this beautiful journey called parenthood. Until then, bye.